Hey everybody, it's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good for Thursday, but I'm still in a flare. Um, I'm having such a hard time today walking, and that's fine. I mean, it's part of the disease. There's nothing I can really do about it, but rest. Maybe take a Valium, which I haven't done yet. So there's really not a lot I can do about it. It's the nature of the disease. That's it. It happens, and it's probably being brought on by the ragweed because I'm coughing a lot and sneezing a lot, and I know it's not a cold or COVID because I've tested. I had COVID 3 weeks ago. I retested again. I'm negative now. So, but yesterday I did pick up my hearing aids. They're the Audicon Cross PX and it's Mini R, Mini Right R. And I'm going to tell you something. I wish I did this 5 years ago. After I had my labyrinthectomy, but my right hearing was going so bad, I didn't want to. I couldn't justify the cost. But now that what do you call it? Medicare is actually paying for this. Medicare and Mass Health. I'm like, okay, let's do it. And oh my God, just a day of noticing all these things. It's just so different. So when you go pick up the hearing aids, they don't just hand you a box and say, hey, you're all set. Okay? One of the worst things to do is buy an over-the-counter hearing aid. And I learned that by trying to use my AirPod, Apple AirPod Pro 2s, that you can use them for hearing aids, but it was still a disaster because they program them. So, I mean, buying something over the counter is not, it might help, but it's not going to do what you want it to do. And I'm going to explain why. Okay? Now, when I first got there, we went in the office. They took two microphones, put them in my ears, had me look at the speaker, and then they were doing a reading on the computer. Then she put the hearing aids in, activated them, did the same test with me looking at a speaker, and programmed them to my hearing. Then she took out the microphones, left the hearing aids in, and I was like, whoa, this is unbelievable. And I just couldn't believe it because now I'm hearing a tick, 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 and I'm going like this. Because I never knew there was a clock in there. Been in this office 3 times. I never knew there was a clock. And I went, oh my God, I could hear the clock. And I had very close to tearing up. Because I'm like, I haven't been able to hear anything on this side since 2019. Now I'm hearing a clock. Okay? Now I don't hear it in this ear. I hear it over here. But I'm like, whoa. And she was smiling from ear to ear. And she's like, you're going to notice so much of this stuff. I could hear her with her mask on. I could never hear anybody with a mask on before. I could hear her with her mask on. I was just like, unbelievable. I almost gave her a big hug and a kiss after. I just was like, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, they're easy to come out. You pull this out. You pull out the tab. That's the pod right there. I had to get some wax on it. That's okay. I can clean it up later. And that's it. That's the hearing aid. It's so small. It just hangs there, too. I'm like, no matter what I do, I move my hand, I go up and down. Nothing. But this is the receiver for my left side. And it's easy to put back in. They're not hard, okay, to put back in. But, see, there's rocker arms on here, too. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. These rocker arms, turn them off and turn them on. They don't do anything for the volume. Which is kind of sad. And that's it. You put it behind your ear. You stick this in here, in your ear. And that's it. Okay? But those rocker arms, they turn them off and they turn them on. They don't do anything for volume. You kind of have to use your phone. And she set up my phone to do that without the app. But I downloaded the app. She's like, download the app and see how you like that better. And I like it a lot better. and it is hooked up to my phone. So if I want to watch if I want to watch, what do you call it? TikTok videos, YouTube videos. The only person going to hear it is me. If I want to watch college football, I'm the only one who's going to hear it. Meaning I could be at church and watch college football. No, I will not do that, but I could. Or if I'm at a cookout or something, want to watch a game, I could sit there and watch the game. No one else can hear what I'm doing. And I could still hear because the microphones are active. So I can still hear people around me, which is the best. Sitting in the living room now, sitting on the side of my wife on my right side, I can hear her now. It's unbelievable. I haven't been able to hear her in a couple of years on this side. But now I can hear her. And, yeah, okay, sometimes it might be, maybe I don't want to hear her. I'm kidding. But yeah, it's unbelievable to hear my voices, my kids, wife's voice, even my kids. My son David talks very softly, and so it's hard to understand him, even if you have perfect hearing. I always had a problem hearing him, and I can hear him perfectly now. My son John, I could hear him fine, because he sounds like me, so I can kind of hear him. I sometimes go, "What?" and he'll speak up. My other kid, EJ, doesn't live here, so I won't be able to tell if I can hear him or not. When hopefully I'll go fishing with it tomorrow if I feel better. Him tomorrow if I feel better. But oh God, night and day. And then walking out of the office. Now she's talking to me because if something goes wrong with them, they get a drop-off box where they can fix them. Where you put them in there and they'll fix them. They'll call you, tell you they're ready. So I could hear perfectly with mask on, everything. Even though there's noise all over the place, I could still hear her. It was unbelievable. I get outside, I can hear birds that I haven't heard in years. So I leave, I go to the store, I can hear people in the store. I can hear the music in the store. I can hear the self-checkout computer going, "Please put your item back in the bag," which I could never hear before. But it's unbelievable. And they give you a charger, because I didn't want the ones where I'd have to change batteries all the time. I thought that would be a pain in the ass. So I got the chargeable ones. You just stick them in overnight and that's it. It takes a little bit of getting used to, though. Okay, now you got something in your ear all day. It takes a little bit of time getting used to it. Also, now I'm hearing new sounds. So, from what they told me, excuse me, because of my Meniere's disease, now my brain's going to be rewiring itself again. Don't be surprised if you get tired from brain activity. Excuse me. See, it's the pollen out there. We get ragweed. So, what comes in the box? Well, they call these mini fits, but they're the bubble. They're the what do you call it? Ear pads that stick on there. They give you 20 of them. But you can call them up and say, "Hey, I need 20 of these," and they'll send them to you. And they'll bill your insurance. They also give you wax filters. They call them Mini Fit Pro Wax. They're wax filters, and I'm not going to pull one out, but they're real. Well, maybe I will. I might be able to get it back now. No, once it's out, it's out. But that's what the circle looks like, and that's what the diagram looks like. If you can see that. If you see that diagram, and that's easy to do, because they make you practice too. So I did that a few times, and they give you the charger as well. They give you a case in case you go to the beach, you want to go in the water. You can take them out, put them in here, and close the case up. And there's a tool in here. I think this is to clean wax out as well. So, yeah, it's pretty Unbelievable. I would suggest if you're having hearing loss and you don't qualify for a labyrinthectomy, get the cross. Get they're not Bicross, but get the Oticon Cross PX. So far, I'm loving them. Comes with instruction books that are in there. So I wanted to put these all back so I don't forget. I don't want to lose them. I think the last thing I need is to lose something. And I'll tell you, it's a night and day difference. So if you have single-sided hearing loss, I would get the Oticon Pro Cross. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And now I believe if you have Medicare, they're paying for it. They'll pick up the tab. I have Medicare and Mass Health Plus, so they pay, Medicare pays for one part of it, and then Mass Health pays for the rest of it. And eventually I am going to get a labyrinthectomy, probably, like I said, next May. June, I'll probably be getting one. And I'll still need a hearing aid for the right side. So it's not a waste of money for them. So it'll hold me over until I get that. But it's just like, whoa, unbelievable. I'm really happy about it. And it's probably even though I know I'm having like a Meniere's day, a very dizzy day, it's probably what's getting me through the day. Just hearing all these things. And now, like, I'm in my office making this video, I can hear my grandkid out there, hooting and hollering and having a ball. And I'm sorry if you can hear him because, but he's 4. And on that note, hey guys, have a great day. I'm telling you, what a difference. And like I said before, I wish I did this 5 years ago. I really do. I am so happy with this. And I'll talk to you all soon. Take care. Oh, and I'll update you. My next appointment is September 13th. So they might make some adjustments, see how I like them. I'll update you again. But on that note, have a great day. I'll talk to you all soon.